everyone, welcome to Daily Dictation. This video is to help you practice your English skills with dictation. During this video, you will get to practice your listening skills and your writing skills by listening to 5 sentences that are presented on this week's topic, which is travel for leisure. So this video is aimed for a low intermediate level. These are for low and intermediate English speakers or English learners. If you want to improve your spelling, improve your listening skills, and your writing skills, please continue and watch this video. So let's talk about daily dictation. Daily dictation takes place from Monday to Friday. Every day there are new sentences during the week, and each week has different topics. So topics that have already been covered in the past are using the internet or cooking and different cuisines and dishes. There are 2 English levels offered right now, and there is a vocabulary list and practice worksheets that are available. You just have to follow the link in the description. So what is dictation? What are the rules for dictation? How do we do it? You will need a blank piece of paper. You can also use some kind of open document on your computer, and a pencil or something that will help you write down each sentence. 5 sentences will be read. Each sentence will be read 3 times and 1 more time at the end. You have to write down each sentence. You will use your listening skills to write down each sentence and try your best to apply the correct spelling, punctuation, and capitalization. After I read the sentences, I will give you the answers, and I might mention some things to remember for next time. So let's get started. All right, so you can see on the screen there are numbers 1 to 5. Each number represents a different sentence. So write down numbers 1 to 5 on your piece of paper. We'll start with sentence number 1. Number 1. The tourist bought a souvenir from the gift shop. The tourist bought a souvenir from the gift shop. The tourist bought a souvenir from the gift shop. Number 2. She packed her luggage for the vacation. She packed her luggage for the vacation. She packed her luggage for the vacation. 3. They relaxed on the beach all day. They relaxed on the beach all day. They relaxed on the beach all day. 4. He checked into the hotel after arriving at the airport. He checked into the hotel after arriving at the airport. He checked into the hotel after arriving at the airport. Number 5. She used a map for sightseeing in the city. She used a map for sightseeing in the city. She used a map for sightseeing in the city. She used a map for sightseeing in the city. Now I will read each sentence again, starting from the top. Number 1. The tourist bought a souvenir from the gift shop. Number 2. She packed her luggage for the vacation. Number 3. They relaxed on the beach all day. Number 4. He checked into the hotel after arriving at the airport. Number 5. She used a map for sightseeing in the city. All right, great job, everyone. Now, let's have a look at our answers. If you found that this video was a little bit unclear in spots or a little fast, I recommend that you listen to the sentences again. If you think it's too fast, you can just listen again and adjust the playback speed, which means you can make it slower. If you just need to listen to a specific sentence again, check the description for timestamps and it will help you listen to specific sentence numbers. If you feel like you're ready to check your answers, let's continue. Let's look at each answer, starting with number 1. The tourist bought a souvenir from the gift shop. Number 2. She packed her luggage for the vacation. Number 3. They relaxed on the beach all day. Number 4. He checked into the hotel after arriving at the airport. Number 5. She used a map for sightseeing in the city. All right, some of these words might have been a little bit tricky. So for the word sightseeing and bought, we have GHT, where some of these sounds are silent, so they're not very clear. So the GHT words often have to be memorized because just listening alone, you might not exactly get the right spelling. So you have to memorize the past tense of the word bought and other GHT ending words. The word souvenir is also quite difficult in some cases, so please practice this one if you didn't get it correct today. Down here, we have a sentence that has 2 clauses. He checked into the hotel is the first clause, and after arriving at the airport is another clause. He checked into the hotel, this is an independent clause. After arriving at the airport is a dependent clause. So because of this, we don't need a comma or anything. If this was at the beginning and the sentence started with our conjunction, which is after, then if we have the dependent clause first, then we need a comma after it before the independent clause starts. So some of these words you might have found tricky. Here are some words that you can review. we have the words vacation, tourist, beach, hotel, sightseeing, luggage, airport, map, souvenir, passport. This week, a lot of our words are nouns, so the form doesn't change too much. If it's a noun that can be counted, we might just add an S to the end. Otherwise, we only have maybe one or two verbs. It looks like just one, sightseeing. So you should study other forms. For example, you could do sightsee as well. And that is all for today. So practice up these words, and tomorrow we'll have a new set of sentences for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please check the description for a link to this week's daily dictation worksheet. This week's worksheet has a list of the vocabulary words that we just looked at. They'll have some definitions for you, some example sentences, quiz, fill in the blank exercise. There's also going to be a passage with these words for you to practice your reading comprehension, and an essay question as well. So check that out and have a look to continue to practice your language skills. See you next time. Bye.